Good morning. I'm Reverend Patrick Mahoney, Director of the Christian Defense Coalition in Washington, D.C., and I am delighted to be here with you and invite you to be part of this incredible project. On September 28th, I am flying to Ankara, Turkey, in hopes of getting into Iran to secure the release of Pastor Saeed Abedini. As you know, Pastor Saeed was given an 8-year prison sentence, is facing daily beatings and torture and psychological and emotional brutality simply because of his Christian faith. And he has become the face of the persecuted church around the world. We are flying on this historic mission to try to secure his release. Now you may be wondering, is this possible? How could something like this even be put together? Well, we have been praying about it over the last few weeks with Christian leaders here in America, and I work very closely with his wife, Mahoney. And we believe God is opening up a historic window for us to launch this project in September. Why do we feel that way? Number one, Iran just recently elected a new president. The Iranian government is trying to put on a more quote-unquote moderate face to the world. And we have contacts inside Iran that they are looking for ways to demonstrate to the world that they indeed can be a neighbor in this global community. The release of Pastor Saeed would demonstrate this, and we might never have an opportunity like this again. Two, working closely with Mahoney, there are going to be over 50 prayer vigils and demonstrations around the world on the year anniversary of Pastor Saeed's imprisonment, which is September 26th. I'll be leading the one in front of the White House. The eyes of the national and international press and media will be on Pastor Saeed in an unprecedented way, and he'll receive coverage that he has never received before. We believe by leaving right after that, we piggyback on this interest and momentum already garnered through these events. We could never recapture that moment. And so the press will follow my trip from Washington to Ankara, and then in hopes of getting into Tehran. Three, I am going not as a representative of the United States government, but as a faith leader, a cleric, if you will. I'm an ordained Presbyterian minister. And the new president of Iran is a cleric. We believe this fresh, innovative approach of speaking faith to faith, cleric to cleric, sharing the common bonds of our faith traditions about family and children. You might not know, but Pastor Saeed has two beautiful, wonderful children, a boy and a girl. Four, with that, securing the release of Pastor Saeed will be much easier from a faith leader, because the Iranian government will not feel like they are caving in to the pressure of the United States government. So on this humanitarian faith mission, there will be much more opportunity to secure his release. Next, we believe in miracles, and this will require a miracle. And I have long been a believer, if we want to see a miracle, we have to put ourselves in a position where a miracle is called for, and we need it. We do know this: if we do not go and seek his release at this time, this mission could never succeed. So we're trusting God. And then finally, on a perhaps more emotional, deeply personal level, we want our dear brother, who's an American citizen, who's sitting in a jail, being brutalized, who the doctors won't even touch because they consider him unclean, facing serious health issues for the simple act of being a Christian. We want him to know that here in America, your brothers and sisters did everything they could to secure your release. We left no stone unturned. And so we have to go. Now, here's where we need your help. This rescue mission just developed over the last few weeks. The Christian Defense Coalition is a small ministry, and for just one person to go, We will need $7,500 for 2 people, over $10,000. This will include airfare, housing, communications, phone, news release, social media. To put this in context, in a project we did at the Beijing Olympics, our phone bill was almost $3,000. So we need your help. I am asking you to stand in solidarity with our dear brother, to stand in solidarity with the persecuted church around the world. And would you prayerfully consider making the largest gift possible this morning so that we could raise the $10,000 to go to Ankara and then hopefully get into Iran to free our dear brother. Let us believe for miracles. Let us trust in God. He's an amazing, omnipotent, sovereign Lord who does incredible things.